Assalamu alaikum students. I hope all of you are fine. In the previous classes you have discussed about the relationship of Quran and biology. So the relationship of Quran and biology is very deep because in Quran Allah have given us so many hints which led to the discovery of human being. जो अब साइंटिस्ट ने डिस्कवर किया आहिस्ता आहिस्ता वो सब कुछ अल्लाह ताला ने हमें पहले से ही कुरान पाक में हिंट्स दी हुई थी कि हाउ द ऑर्गेनिज्म इज़ डेवलप्ड, व्हाट इज़ द ओरिजिन ऑफ organism. It can be a living organism, include a plant or animal. So Allah Ta'ala has given us hints about living organism in Quran. So in this lecture we are going to discuss the last two verses. First is Suratul Mu'minun, verse number 14. Then fashioned we the drop a cloth, then fashioned we the cloth a little lump, then fashioned we the little lump bones, then clothed the bones with flesh. Now explanation of this surah is, in this surah Allah Ta'ala is giving us hints about in this and the above. You have studied in the previous lecture about the above verse. In both of these Allah has given us the hints about the events that occur in the creation of human beings, कि किस तरह से एक ह्यूमन बीइंग पूरा वजूद में आया, किस तरह से उसकी डेवलपमेंट हुई, किस तरह से एक ऑर्गेनिज्म बनाई. सारा कुछ अल्लाह ताला ने हमें हिंट्स दिए हैं कि किस तरह से एक from the clot of a blood to the clot of a limb, and then Allah Ta'ala developed the bones and then the flesh on the bones. तो इस तरह से एक पूरा इंडिविजुअल डेवलप हुआ. अल्लाह ताला ने ना सिर्फ हमें ये बताया कि क्रिएशन कैसे हो ह्यूमन बीइंग की, किससे बना, बल्कि अल्लाह ताला ने हमें पूरा मेथड बताया कि किस तरह से, किस प्रोसीजर से एक ह्यूमन बीइंग जो है वो डेवलप होता है. तो ये अल्लाह ताला ने हमें हिंट्स दी ताकि वी डू थिंक एंड वी डिस्कवर द ह्यूमन बीइंग एंड वी कैन बी and we can be grateful to Allah for all these blessings. Next ayat is Surah Al-Nur. Allah hath created every animal from water, then some of them creep over their bellies, other walk on two legs and other on four. Allah creates what He pleases. In this verse, Allah is focusing on two aspects. One is Allah hath created every animal from water, that the origin of every animal is same, and the other is on the characteristics and the modification that bring in organisms. This verse describe the common origin and modification of organisms and also support the modern concept of classification, because Allah has classified the organism on the basis of their characteristics, and they are similar to the modern classification. As we can see in this verse that Allah is giving us hint about the organism, that there are certain organisms which creep over their bellies like snail, etc., and the other organism, there are certain organisms which have two legs, and then modification become into next stage, that is the organism having four legs. Allah hint in the Quran not only at origin and development of life but also at many characteristics of living organism. So I have described some of the characteristics of living organism. Now in this picture you can also observe and write down some names or characteristics of the organism and make some groups of the organism on the basis of similarities and differences between them. So in this regard we can conclude that in Quran Allah has given us so many hints which are related to biology, which have helped the scientists and other people in order to discover the human being. So we should be grateful to Allah for giving us so many information about us, and now we can easily conclude the relationship of Quran with biology. It can come as a long question and also as the short question, and there are certain percentages which can also can be included in MCQs. So read it carefully. Thank you.